here. We'll talk about that more if it plays out that way. As it is, I do believe we are ready to get our initial game of the day underway. So here we go. His Co. The post giveth and the post taketh away. RP.
Legit.
Press F for your boy trollpost.jpg who does not, or not JPEG, but just trollpost who doesn't play for DIY anymore.
Blessed be.
I'm thinking of trollship.jpg. Never mind. That's a story for another day.
Oh, Lord.
Charles is so happy to be here.
I get to play.
I get to play today. All right. Here you go. It's anthem time.
There's time travel, stretching and even while crawling. A sonic scream helps you with your bad guy brawling. Fist of steel can make you feel an increased sense of might, but only your heart will win us the fight. Who are you? Just a man or a Superman? The man we turn to for the plan. Who are you? Just a man or a Superman? The man we need to take a stand.
All right, and with that, we are off. Can the power of Rome find this miracle rally they need? Or can Cope do the most they can toward punching their ticket in one game here?
Man, well, that anthem got me feeling it for his right now.
You feeling the A-A-A-I-E ding bunk?
Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Are you feeling it?
Charles!
Oh,
They might be feeling it. No, they're not feeling it, actually.
Oh, that's spaghetti. Oh, wow.
Charles did the perfect job to touch that to Holy Roman Empire and just implying.
That was very good. Very worrying for Ko. Saved just barely by Bueno.
I don't even credit the keeper. That was the defenders like touching it from behind just barely. And Bueno did what he was supposed to. All right, here's some Doom to Aku action. Is he in front of the boys enough? Yes, but it's a good save, actually. Cat-like reflexes in mid-air for the fattest of presidents.
Yeah, well, he tries.
At times.
Well, they're looking for this move again. Holy Roman Empire, please. You are wasting. He's wasting a really good setup game otherwise by Charles here.
Yeah, that was really good, but then at the same time, he kind of just did that and it stopped being really good.
Great. Oh, what a series of touch. Again, another save. Taft feeling it is going to matter here.
God, already we've got a lot of serious strikes, mostly from Ko, but he's still looking very dangerous in that play in the box.
Yeah, if they just find somebody other than Holy Roman Empire to strike, this hiss is suddenly worrying. And we'll see what happens here. It's Ko's corner time. Look at the size of that guy's head, implying he won't get the header. And yes, over Corgi. Carl failing to control it. A little bit of, oh, this is bad. Holy Roman Empire setting up a 2-on-1 at best here. He's got Charles with him now.
They had to go back.
Fine, Holy Roman Empire.
I mean, yeah, implying a lot of Holy Roman Empire at this moment. Ko's able to defend it. You're right, they did have to hold it up. I thought he was going to charge much more aggressively with it, but this is the day HRE's been having.
Yeah, he's not feeling very holy, very Roman, or even much like an empire.
No.
I mean, look at his teammate he's working with Charles II.
Would you trust this man? Only the retard is playing appropriately. And good interception there, actually, by his. Needs to shut down that Ko attack because when they find their last pass, it has been really dangerous.
Yeah, only being saved by the keeper the most times.
It's actually just Germany, but don't worry about it. Yeah, thanks. Speaking of which, here's HRE. Makes a good pass off this time. Charles up in the corner. He's been a good setup man so far. He's pulling it back, dancing around Carlos all day. Pregnant Anne Frank comes up to help, whips it in. Bomber Harris does not do it again. Bueno shepherds it away. HRE on the second effort here. HRE going deep, spins back out. Sparrows are getting barked at by a dog. It's coming back in. The dog does just enough, and Ko will finally clear it.
I'm liking the way the Hiss are trying to get these attacks, but it's on the counter where they're most vulnerable to Ko.
All I can say is an attempt was made.
It looked decent.
Ko had to pull back here. Doom's not quite.
Wow, that's
how? Doom is in position. Never mind, but it's going to be a deep Hiss throw in.
He really wanted that one. God, Ko are really feeling this. They're getting real close every time. They can almost taste it.
Actually, both teams are pretty good. It's one dumb striker for Hiss versus a couple of good saves and a kapow for Ko.
It's only a matter of time before the ball gets to someone that isn't Holy Roman Empire in the box.
Yeah, exactly. Bomber Harris looked really close there. That was the first time Bueno really had to work for it. Pregnant Anne Frank is going to challenge and lose to Carlos, actually. We're already 35 minutes in through this half. It feels like a lot. Because
of there's been a lot more.
Yeah, because of no goals, it feels like that should be down a little more than it is. All right, here's Ko setting up.
Yes,
Carlos
this is not the pace we need.
No, definitely. All right, number one, which position do you play?
No, implying.
Number two, yeah, his is definitely not on the pace they need if they want any chance to advance.
Yeah.
But
they need like a... Well, their attacks have been looking good, but they're just good and not enough to get the goal.
Here's a good whip. Oh, no, okay. And Charles will come up. Another fingertip deflection by Bueno.
Ooh, that was almost defender error, and then there was almost Charles.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, look, just Charles drags the other team down to his level, and when they're all retards, he can score. It's fine. Speaking of which,
this is his home turf.
Yeah. Pregnant Anne Frank back out on. They go out there a lot. Charles putting it up. No, Holy Roman Empire cannot outjump Carl, and that will end the half with no score.
Oh, that half felt real quick.
I know, it really did.
At least for Hiss, this is better than being down at the half.
That's true. They have struggled. They have struggled mightily more than they have in this game. That's for certain. Looks even, all things considered. His taking a little more time to set up, but if they can just get Bomber Harris or maybe Charles with somebody else doing the setup centered there, they could definitely put the goals in.
Yeah, they have the potential to score, and maybe score enough. Or, well, at least 2 or 3.
They have enough. At this point, I'm kind of like, after what we just witnessed really? It's more, will they play spoiler, I think, but we'll find out. I'm not reading any changes in. Ko said run it. His hasn't said anything, so I think we'll go right on until we're stopped. Ko kicking off this time. What can they do with it? Lose it almost immediately and then get it back because that was another bad pass.
That was a series of touches that occurred.
Yeah, exactly. It's been a lot of Carlos challenging Charles out on the wing there. They're going to go back and set someone else up. Ronnie finally picks his round form off the turf.
Maybe Charles just likes Carlos's puns.
This
humor's on my level. This man's jokes get me.
Maybe they're going to be friends after this. Who knows?
Unlikely friendships throughout history. They're lifting it long. HRE. Yeah, well, never mind. It's still Holy Roman Empire. That'll be a goal kick.
Well, that's not the type of implying Holy Roman Empire you want.
No, not really.
Ooh, there was a lot of space, too.
Could have had it.
What is with the numbers spam?
I don't know.
All right, long goal kick. Aku putting it to Doom. A little back heel ejection to Colette. They're going to build up a little more first instead. Looking for a route through either Colette or Hope Corgi. This traffic's getting tight, but somehow they manage it. Corgi is again barking to Sparrow. Hope Corgi looking for a way in the box. Lost it to Finnoing, the Finn Hyper War, whatever the hell it was called.
It seems almost like Ko's best attacks have been on sort of a counter. Pushing through, they have a lot harder time trying to get past his defense.
Yeah, it's been fairly reasonable. I think they want more than a draw. You would figure they'd go offensive at some point too, but right now they're just, you'll break first.
Yeah.
Doom losing
Definitely.
it. Aku, no second effort. Sorry, go ahead.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but a draw favors Ko, right?
Sort of. I mean,
Yeah.
at that, it's less than comfortable because then they have to rely on MLP to like outright win or at least hold a draw in their game as well.
Well, if they, yeah, pretty much.
I
'cause
guess-
if there's a draw here.
I guess no matter what, they're kind of like stuck in that way to some point. Because no matter what, they have to be like, well, okay, MLP, at least make them do worse than we did.
Yeah, they still depend on MLP whether they win or a draw, but a draw means they depend on them more.
Yeah,
since,
exactly. What a horrible fate for Ko, and we'll do subs on that note.
Because currently they're on 3 points and a +1 GD. A draw technically is they won't be dead, but Aiko will just need to they need to
Yeah,
just straight up win.
it turns it into Aiko can just get like any 1-goal win, and congratulations, you punched your own ticket. All
Yeah.
right. Sub in. For whomst? Excuse me? Oh, for Commissioner Gordon. Derp. All right. I was looking at the player name, and I'm like, what is he talking about? There's no Gordon on the field. Well, yeah, there is, actually. He just doesn't have the name. Bendis for 40 cakes. Understood. And hold the last. Ack. More wives, your grace. Out for Mongolian throat singing. Or no, Mongolian horse archer. Sorry, throat singing is like an F player.
Yeah, it's an F player.
Rip, I guess.
Yeah, but hey, maybe he'll do some throat singing. He'll sing the language of his people.
I mean, his would certainly take it at this point. Oh, all right. Full TO actually called by Ko. Change to counter. And take off Tiki Taka. All right.
Ooh, they're really going for those strong counters now. They were getting them good early on, but they were close but not enough to get a goal. Maybe they really just want that.
Nutmeg Genocide out for Gaius and Alice. Wait, is there... Okay. And they're going to hold their last sub for another 10 minutes as well. Ko says good to go. So, here we go. Onward. Let's see what Charles can make of it on the spin here. Oh, there is Holy Roman Empire running, but no, he'll just get body slammed by Ronnie's Flab.
I mean, he put it to good use there.
His still... Oh, no, that's out the back. It will be a corner. Apparently Carlos touched it last. Here come the four subs. Carlos. Here come the 4 subs. And here comes the corner looking for... Ugh, what could have been. Yeah, if only that corner had gone to somebody confident. What could have been?
Yeah, if only.
Almost looked like Ronnie was blocking his way.
Ronnie's a big
I
guy.
mean, it's hard
easy.
for Ronnie not to.
Yeah, I was going to say it's easy for him to take up space. Doom tries to head it on down, but it only finds a Hiss midfielder. Hope Corgi's surging. Doom's going to not be able to get the second back. 20 minutes left in this game.
Both teams needing goals, and so far have been unable to actually get any.
Both teams needing to score at all. Good cross by Maoist's worst nightmare. That deflects out into midfield somewhere. They're going to go long to Aku. He's forced to go back. Can they go over? They're going to orbit it way on over to a waiting Doom. He's going back, but it's too cheeky low on the ground rather than sort of the traditional cross. And it's easily picked up by the defense. I mean, good on Bismarck. It was a good play. Aku looking Colette. Is there anybody centered up? They're just going to have to force Aku to do the foot race here. A little hard to tell what's going on. Carlos! Carlos into Doom, and Ko will be on the board first! And
That's how you doom history.
1-0 for Ko. Bold of Doom to put that right over the keeper in the center.
Yeah, that was a power play.
All right, we have the last sub for Ko coming in, and probably changes. Only one change really.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, with his having 5 shots and only 1 on target. Something needs to happen.
Yeah, they're gonna add Gagan and go Mentality Roger after we start. And what's your last sub? Both teams, since you both requested it. Probably going to be the other CB. Okay. All right. Alan Moore out for Judge Dredd on the Ko side. Malice Worst Nightmare for John Green. All right. Anything else? That's probably it for Ko, since they're not in a position. But that's it. His. All right. Roger that. And his going to +1 to try and salvage some. Well, a draw, you know.
Yeah, it'll at least be a point, because they're currently one of the leaders for the spoon, which isn't very good.
No, what would they be on if they pulled the draw here? Would they still be ahead of the -8 goals that is lit?
Yeah, they'd still be ahead if they pulled a draw.
That was an ambitious shot by Holy Roman Empire.
Oh, he's getting real desperate. This type of painful stuff you don't want to see.
No.
Oh, I'm saving.
It was a great save.
Half putting in work.
Or it's Bueno. We're on Coast side with HRE shooting at them.
Look.
What could have been if somebody else would take these blasted corners? What is Bueno pissed about here?
I don't know. Things aren't bueno for him.
That really seemed no bueno to him for a goal that did not go in, or a ball that did not go into the net. 10 minutes. Coast sitting pretty if they can hold the lead, more or less.
Yeah, if they hold this, they'll be on +2 GD, and Echo will have to beat that.
Doom expanding it, just pushes all the way to the net, and that's it for his. And probably as good as it's going to get for Ko. 2-0. That is, I mean, we have 8 minutes to play technically, but that appears to be the story of the game. They got doomed.
Yeah, pretty much. And with that goal, they are now at, they would be a -8 with 0 points.
The 0 points is the part to focus on. Well, Charles did not make any jump for that.
That ties them with a lit, right?
No, Lit has a point.
Yeah, literally has a
Lit
one
pulled
point.
a draw somewhere along the line, so Hiss would be the leader now for the Wooden Spoon.
Yeah, and the only
Kaku
good pass.
Aku blocking things out with his face there. Holy Roman Empire again with the long shot. He'll force a corner this time.
God, Bueno feeling that save. I like his chest beating.
That's more bueno, you know?
No.
Muy bueno. Yeah, look at him.
There you go. There's a screenshot.
Now that's the face.
It's popped out of the pile. Successfully manages to defend that somehow. Maybe one more attempt for his here. Can they get something? HRE denied. What are they doing? They're giving Bomber Harris a 90 plus. Hey, Hiss, you're on the board at least. 2-1.
This 100 stories high. People getting loose, y'all. They're getting down on the roof to hear. The funk was flaming out of control. It was so entertaining when the boogie started to explode. I heard somebody say,
God damn it, Zoom.
I mean,
what do you expect from Discount the Flash, I guess? Oh, that man is dead. What are they going to equalize this? No. It is cleared out with some extra strength spaghetti. But there was that moment of doubt.
it was me.
It was me, Barry. I nearly fucked your team. Hey guys, how's it going? Probably not so good. Hiss on that result, 0 points, -7, I believe. But they had to focus on that 0 points mostly. They are the Spoon leader at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, and the only team that's closest is S4S on -5, so S4S would need to lose it by 3 in order to go over his.
Well, all right, hang on. Which one of them gave up more? It would be 11 GA on this game. S4S. S4S has kept it much better, so I would say 3 is correct. They have to outright have a worse GD. Actually, don't forget that N is also sitting on 0 points as well. Although they've kept the GD quite close. They only lost 2 games by 1 goal in an unfortunate streak.
Yeah, it's on the -2 there.
All right. So we'll get to how this breaks out in a moment. But Hiss, if they had learned to shoot on target at all here, that's almost single-handedly going to rocket Bueno into the Golden Gloves discussion. Assuming Ko sticks around, that is not guaranteed yet. They've done a pretty good job, but Pez can still happen.
Yeah, anything could happen still.
Doom, unsurprisingly, with the brace, is your man of the match. Bueno takes home a 6-5. Only let one in.
God, that's very bueno.
It was pretty bueno. Let's take a look here if there's anything else of note. Nothing happened until halftime. That was fun. Actually, nothing happened until subs, and then finally Carlos got sick of it.
Yeah,
Lobs-
Cole made some changes and then immediately scored.
You're right. They switched to that counter, and it's just kind of like, okay, Dunsky. Doom, Carlos to Doom. Smashes it on in. Seconds later, Doom charges up beyond the defensive line from Colette, and then late, it was me, Barry. I'm the one that handed Holy Roman Empire and Bomber Harris a connection.
It was me all along.
Hiss, you fought hard. You did your last stand at Thermopylae, and now we'll see you in the baddies.
All of them died anyway, so have fun getting some babbies together. What is that? What is that ball-winning area that's half off the pitch at the very back of the coast side?
Yeah, I see that. What happened there?
What occurred here? All right. I do believe also this win is not anywhere near big enough to make the 666 a threat to Horse. I believe their ticket is punched by default now.
Yeah, them being at, what, 5 GD? And then they...
Oh, I guess that's not mathematically true because Aiko could just run the train on them and Brazil them or some shit. But
Yeah.
it would have to be a really true Pez miracle for something to occur there.
Yeah, it would just need to be Pez flipping the coin completely into Aiko's favor.
Pez would be more flipping the table at that point.
Yeah.
Let me look at what would happen here. Ko's now on 3, I believe. No, this has already been updated, so Ko's at 2. Actually, wow, that's not by that much. Depending on how the GDGF spins out, a 3-goal game could do it. Could relegate MLP and put Aiko and Co up. So the 666s are apparently still on the table without even too much once-in-a-lifetime scoreline shit.
Yeah, you're right. The 666 tragedy is still a potential.
It is there, so I guess hold on to that one. But for the moment, Ko's done as well as they can. Enjoy some sweet victory, and we will start setting up the next one.